So welcome to this new section in the first lecture of that on how to implement cross-functional agile teams in this course, Agile HR. So in this section, we will help you learn how to implement cross-functional agile teams. And we will start by talking about how to form such agile squads and teams. So to implement cross-functional agile teams, you need to do three things. First, you need to form agile squads or teams. So create cross-functional teams that include HR professionals along with people from other departments like IT, finance, marketing, etc. to tackle specific HR projects. Then you need to empower these teams to make decisions independently. And there you need to remove unnecessary bureaucracy and speed up the decision making. And lastly, you should be ready to use collaboration tools, for example, like Trello, Asana, and Jira, to track progress, manage tasks, and ensure transparency in how HR projects move forward. So, creating cross-functional teams that blend HR professionals with individuals from other departments such as IT, finance, marketing, etc., is a key to successful agile HR transformation. And for that, you need to follow a structured approach of building and managing cross-functional team for these agile HR projects. How to do that? Let's take a look at that. So first, you need to define the purpose and objectives of the team that you want to form, right? Even before you form the team, you need to define the purpose and objective because that will decide the team. So identify the specific HR project a team will work on. Is it going to be a revamp of hiring process? Would the team be working on improving the employee engagement, or automating payroll? So define the project focus. Then establish clear and measurable objectives for the project, such as improving the time to hire metric for a hiring process, right? Increasing employee satisfaction by a certain percentage. So it's a measurable objective, or reducing payroll errors, again measurable. Then you ensure that the project aligns with the broader organizational goals, if there must be, because that is what will give rise to agile HR requirement. So such broader organizational goals could be digital transformation, cost savings, or operational efficiency. Example, if the project is to implement a new HR software system, your goal definition could be implement the software by Q4 and reduce manual HR tasks by 30%. So very measurable, very clear, and very focused, right? So define the purpose and objectives of the team in this way. Then you need to identify the skills and roles needed. Include HR professionals who understand the specific HR processes being addressed, whether it is recruitment, employee development, or performance management. Bring in IT experts to manage the software implementation, data migration, and integration with existing systems. Engage HR team members if the finance team members, HR teams we already have looked at. Engage finance team members if the project involves budgeting, payroll systems, and employee compensation plans, and if internal communication is crucial, such as employee engagement or cultural transformation projects, marketing or communication specialists can provide valuable inputs. And if the project involves changes in HR policy, involve legal experts to ensure compliance with labor laws. The two more critical roles that you need to have, that is of a scrum master, a team lead or agile facilitator from any department of HR or IT who will oversee the process and manage iteration, and product owner, an HR manager who will drive the project's HR specific outcome. And the team members could be subject matter experts from each department of IT, finance, marketing, etc., that we talked about. Then you need to select team members, obviously. Once you've defined which departments need to participate, you need to select the team members. And these team members must be with certain criteria. And like these criteria as illustratively could be ability to collaborate effectively cross-functional settings, open to learning about HR processes and needs, and interested in innovation and problem solving. Now, you could either do the volunteering, you can ask for volunteers, or you can assign. While leaders may assign some team member based on their expertise, try to include individuals who express interest in the project to foster enthusiasm and engagement. The volunteers will work harder, and my belief is smarter. Say, for example, if a talent acquisition project is being undertaken, an IT professional skilled in automation might be eager to design an AI-driven recruitment platform. It would be great to have such a person in your team. The next step would be to clarify roles and responsibility, and in which you need to do two things. Establish role clarity, ensure that every team member understands their role within the cross-functional team. And this will prevent confusion and promote accountability. While each member brings expertise from the department, there should be shared ownership, and they should all feel responsible for the project success. So establish shared ownership. The IT lead, for example, can manage the technical development, while the HR lead ensures that the system meets employees and recruiter needs, and all of them have a combined output that we will illustrate later somewhere. So that's how you should clarify roles and responsibilities. A useful thing would be to foster a culture of collaboration and communication, in which provide team members with a cross-department training with basic knowledge about HR functions and processes, and similarly train HR professionals on the aspects of IT, finance, and marketing that are relevant to the project. Don't get into a mass training and education cross-functional. Pick relevant topics. Equip the team with collaboration tools like Slack, Microsoft Team, or Asana to ensure smooth communication. Anything else also would be good so far it promotes collaboration. Cloud-based project management tools like Jira and Trello can help manage tasks and progress. Schedule regular check-ins, daily stand-up meetings or weekly meetings to ensure that everyone is on the track and any blockers are addressed. Say, for example, a payroll systems design project, finance can explain the budget constraint while IT outlines the technical limitations. Create a shared vision and common goal, as I was talking about earlier. Ensure that all team members understand the project's end goals and how their contributions support their goals. Rather than having individual goals for each department, create common objectives that everyone can work towards. In a employee engagement platform redesign, the HR team wants to enhance employee satisfaction. The IT team wants seamless integration, while other systems and finance team wants to keep their project under budget. Now there you should, so these are fine for individuals, but then you should have a shared goal, and that shared goal could be creating a high performing, cost effective employee engagement platform by Q3. So it's important to have a shared vision and a common goal so that everyone works towards that common goal. Use agile frameworks to guide the team like Scrum. Use Scrum methodology to manage the project in short iterative sprints. Define tasks, hold sprint planning meetings, and conduct daily stand-ups to ensure transparency and continuous progress. And if the project is more fluid, use Kanban boards to visualize workflows and track progress. This will help team members stay aligned to the task and allow easy prioritization. Encourage creative problem solving by integrating design thinking workshops, uh, particularly in projects where user experience is critical, like employee-facing HR system. And as an example, during a recruitment software implementation, use Scrum for development iteration, conducting regular sprint reviews to demonstrate progress to stakeholders. Ensure equal participation across departments. Encourage all team members to contribute equally rather than letting one department dominate discussions or decision making. So have this balanced contribution. Create an environment where team members of different functions feel comfortable sharing their ideas and concerns so there is an open discussion. And for example, a performance management project, while HR might drive the conversation on employee development, IT should equally contribute in the system related feasibility. So make sure there is a balanced contribution and open discussions. Conduct regular retrospectives. At the end of each sprint, hold a retrospect to evaluate what worked well, what did not, and what could be improved in the next iteration meeting. And encourage team members to share what they learned from other departments during the reviews, fostering a better understanding of different functional areas. As an example, after implementing new training program, the HR team can share insights on adoption rate, while the marketing team may provide feedback on internal communications effectiveness. So conduct such regular retrospectives. Empower decision making at the team level. Give the team enough autonomy to make decisions without needing constant approval from senior leadership. Empowering cross-functional teams to make decisions accelerates the project timelines and get better outputs. Agile HR projects often require quick iterative decision making, right? Encourage team members to focus on small quick wins rather than waiting for big project milestones. Say for example, in a case of a employee feedback automation, allow the cross-functional team to decide on which feedback platforms to implement or platform to implement without waiting for the multiple levels of approval. Celebrate success as an iterate, right? So recognize small wins to keep team morale high. For example, celebrate when a sprint successfully delivers a working feature or solves a key issue. Remind the team that agile teams thrive on continuous improvement so that ensure that team members take feedback and drive that for iterative improvements. An example of that would be after successful rolling out a new performance review system, acknowledge the contribution of both HR and IT and gather feedback for further optimization. Net in conclusion, cross-functional teams are powerful when tracking and tackling complex HR projects in agile environment by integrating skills from HR, IT, finance, and other departments. These teams can drive innovation, enhance collaboration, and accelerate the implementation of the agile HR solutions. The key to success lies in clear roles, shared goals, continuous feedback, and empowering the team members to make decisions collectively. So what do we do next? So having looked at how to form agile squads and team, we will now look at another aspect of implementing cross-functional agile team, very important one of team autonomy. So thank you so much for watching this first lecture on how to implement cross-functional agile teams. I hope you are continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And do download the PDF file to take a look at anything that is of specific interest to you.